Good afternoon, tutor. This is my explanation of my two lesson planning. My name is Rosa Maria Ortiz. The first lesson plan is for adolescent. The learning strategy is cognitive, memory, metacognitive, and social. Topic especially reading. I'm reading and present simple activity objective. Promotes and develop reading and present simple to contribute to knowledge in adolescents. Encourage students to learn to read by broadening their vocabulary. In description class, first in WhatsApp, this space present a video showing the different folklore that are in Colombia. For example, for the folclore colombiano, nuestra verdadera identidad. The recursos used are TV, video, for time 3 or 4 minutes. Then introduce the topic to student, ask student the following question to stimulate general conversation about the topic. For example, what did they call more the attention about the video? What are the most important folklore events in our region? What folklore show do you like the most? The time for this activity is 10 minutes. The practice perform the scene for worksheet where you first do a reading called Cumbia Festival at El Banco Magdalena. The basic skill have been acquired practice and learn time on our part will do the rest. The exciting world of reading or culture has only begun. The appropriate activity for this learning strategy are simple reading or interest to adolescents. For example, stories, short stories, and then each student explain what he or she understood from reading, takes notes, make synthesis. Once the basic skill have been acquired, practice and learning time on our part will do the rest. In this practice, use short story or reading. For example, the reading of the worksheet is the folklore in Colombia, especially the culture and El Banco Magdalena is my community. For time to this activity are 20 minutes. The production the student create short text narrating what they have learned about Colombian culture and folklore, and then read to the rest of the class group. The material is used pencil, sheet of paper, and worksheet. The time for this activity is 10 minutes. The material used in this development, the lesson planning is TV, video, reading, pencil, sheet, or paper worksheet, video folclore colombiano, nuestra verdadera identidad. Assignment, ask an older person about the folklore on the region. Where do you live? Create a small text. Use pictures in reading to have a mental guide to use vocabulary, word combination, and pictures. The second lesson plan is great for adults. The level basic to intermediate, learning strategy, cognitive skill, speaking, listening, comprehension, and reading. The topic is simple present. Activity objectives: identifying the structure of the present simple, create sentence and small text in the different form on the present simple. The simple present. Excuse me, teacher. Class description. In one in this space, we can observe a video where they are presenting, for example, daily routines. Present a video song for a student to list the pronunciation of words. They can take note of what they see there. For this activity, the time is 5 minutes. Presentation. Introduce the topic to the student. Ask the student the following question to simulate general conversation about the topic. For example, question asks, what do you do on weekends? What is important to play? What do you on normal day? What are your favorite sport? What is your favorite hobby? For this activity, the question and answer, the time is for 10 minutes. In the practice, deliver the design worksheet, explain sentence, structure, and present simple. Review the first two questions in each practice section. Read sample answer on the board for a student to see and copy. Then ask the student to finish the worksheet working in pairs. The time for this practice is for 20 minutes. Production. Once the class complete the worksheet in pairs, have each pair split. Then have a student ask question in present, simple present, and class may answer. For example, that do you would like to do this weekend, that thing you dislike. Write short text to answer our question. For this activity, the time is for 15 minutes. The material used in this lesson plan is blackboard, worksheet for student, paper, pen. Assignment for homework: ask your student to create a text where they say the thing they do on a normal day. Ask them to bring this text to class, share some highlights, and edit them using feedback from peers. Link of video is the YouTube. This is a reference. Thank you, teacher.